Hello everybody, welcome back for episode 2 of my prep series. This is officially the Friday of week 2. I compete in 15 and 17 weeks, I think. Potentially 14 and 16. The dates are still up in there, but most likely 15 and 17 or 18. So anyways, I figured before getting into the big piece of this video, which will be just chatting about my journey to getting to prep and why I decided to prep and just like leading up to prep, I guess, like how I prep for prep. I wanted to start off with a Costco haul because I know I just did a grocery haul in the previous one, but doing that made me want to do the Costco haul. And I didn't want to just do a video where I'm just sitting talking the entire time because I figured that would be kind of boring. So the first few things in here are not actually for me, but are great buys if you are a Costco shopper. The first thing, bully sticks. If you have a dog, go get them bully sticks right now. It is bull penis. My dog is staring at me as I said that. He loves the B word. That's how we get him to come inside sometimes if he's being ridiculous. It's how we get him to calm down when we have company. It's amazing. So, the other thing is also for my dog, but can be a great buy for your family, for yourself. It's a great deal. Costco lean beef. We get oxen 2 big old slabs of beef, 7 ounces almost, and 6.77 ounces. So it's $3.99 a pound. So this huge clunk of meat is 6.77 pounds, and it was $27. Yes, we do meal prep for our dog. But that is because he didn't eat kibble very well. So we started meal prepping for him. We used ground turkey. And then we just recently switched to ground beef. So he has ground beef, brown rice, and peas and carrots. Yes, our dog is bougie. Anyways, on to my stuff. Some English cucumbers that actually are still not for me, but I am going to put them with my dinner tonight. So Kaden just has these like every day with lunch. It's just easy. I got this ahi wasabi poke or pokey. I honestly don't know how to still say it. I say poke. If you haven't had this before, go get some right now. It's amazing. I love poke, and this is like chef's kiss. The next few things I got are just seasonings. So reloading on ground black pepper and Himalayan sea salt. I use these like every day and whatever I'm using. Like salt and pepper goes on pretty much everything. And then my volleyball coach, shout out Flo from high school, messaged me today and goes, "Did you know Costco has everything but the bagel seasoning?" And I was like, what? No kidding. Oh my gosh, I was lit. Boom. So Costco does have everything but the bagel seasoning. Try on salads, avocado toast, eggs, veggie, everything. And that is right. Put this ish on everything. Okay. I got some more hair, skin, and nails. I'm a child and love the gummies. Some more PBfit. I'm not quite out. I'm actually like halfway through a container, but this was on sale. And when things are on sale at Costco, you get the rebate. Okay. It was $3 off. So, and then last thing in this box, I got some more Zip Fizz. If you don't know what Zip Fizz is, it's like a B12 energy. I've used them for years and years and years. My parents used them, so now I use them. When we go to Cabo in 2 weeks, I'm going to take these with me for my pre-workout, mostly because I usually have an Alani energy drink before my workouts. However, can't travel with those, obviously, I can't put them on the plane. So, I'm going to take these for my pre-workout meals. This is the blue raspberry and then the lime flavor. I really like the blueberry raspberry. And then I'm pretty sure Kaden likes the lime, hopefully. Coming up next, a hot commodity in our house, and I get this every time I go to Costco, egg whites. If you are getting egg whites at the store in just a single container, stop what you're doing right now and get these egg whites. So you get 6 16-ounce cartons And these typically last me, like, Kaden and I are both using them now, so it typically lasts us, I would say, like, a week, maybe a week and a half. I don't really know, mostly because I usually have, like, 2 containers in there just so we never run out. But they're just smaller containers, like so. And it's just, it saves us more money. It's $8.99 for the full pack. So I think it lasts longer because, like, 1 of these, or 2 of these, is the big thing that you can get at the store for, like, $4, and it comes with 3. So save yourself some money. And then I got a pack of sparkling ices. It's just 0-calorie drinks that have vitamins and antioxidants. It's naturally, it's colored with natural sources, so it's not like red 15 and blue 5 and yellow 6, whatever they are. All right, some more fresh fruits and veggies. I got some raspberries. Every time I go to Costco, I always get their fruit because it's really good. I've never had fruit that I'm, like, disappointed with at Costco. So, this fat thing of broccoli, because we haven't had broccoli in a while. I've only had it, like, frozen broccoli, so I'm ready to have some fresh stuff. A thing of mushrooms to put in my meals every morning. More blueberries, and a fat thing of strawberries. I stopped eating strawberries for a while and recently started again, and I'm upset that I stopped because they're so good. And then I got a big old thing of avocados. I don't always get avocados at Costco because it comes in such a big pack, but I've been eating them so often that I figured why not, and they were actually, like, pretty good feeling. So that is my Costco haul. I will see you in the next clip. I just wanted to chat about why I decided to compete, the road that has taken me here, and just, like, how the start of prep is going. I wanted to preface this with, I am not doing this on my own. Every decision that goes into prep is made by my coach, but in my best interest. So my coach is Sue Gaines. Shout out the best coach out there, through physique development. So they are awesome at physique development. Highly recommend them. Could not recommend them enough. I've worked on and off with Sue since 2018. So this decision, it wasn't necessarily like, Sue never brought it up to me to compete. But I think she influenced me just as far as, like, her journey in competing, as well as my fellow Fit by Katie coaches. Just hearing them talk about competing, it's something I've always wanted to do, before even meeting all of the amazing Fit by Katie coaches. But when we got together in Louisville in September, it kind of solidified the deal for me. So I guess I should start from the beginning. I played college volleyball, for those of you who don't know. I was an athlete all growing up. Played softball, basketball, volleyball, and I danced. But I am a very, 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 very competitive person. I want to win. I want to be the best, even in, like, backyard cornhole, which my in-laws know all about if you're watching this. And yeah, I get pretty heated. So that's just my nature. I've always, again, been an athlete, and I just love to compete in anything possible, even if it's, like, the littlest thing. So it was kind of a no-brainer for me to do something that challenged me. So when I finished playing college volleyball, I started coaching club volleyball immediately after, because I just still had that, like, I had that volleyball passion in me, and I wanted to continue to win. I wanted to teach other girls the game that I grew up loving, and I guess it still gave me that competitive nature that I was missing because I was no longer playing volleyball. And so I did that for 3 years, and then after that, it's kind of just a lull. After 2019, like, what do I do now? Orange Theory was nice because I could compete against other people in class and, like, beat them. But now that I don't have that, as I am no longer coaching there, and then we've been closed for, like, almost a year, I haven't had anything to really compete in, and that's something that I'm passionate about. Like, I again love to compete. I don't know how many times I could say that in a video. And so a few years back, I thought about competing, and it just wasn't the right time. I don't think I was in a good place, body image wise. Not that I've ever, like, absolutely hated my body, but I would just pick apart every single little thing about it. And to compete, I personally think that you need to be, like, not 100% comfortable in your body, but sort of. You need to be confident in yourself. I don't think that the right route is to go and compete in a bikini competition and be like, oh, well, if I compete, then I'll just lean out and then I'll be like that forever. And that's how I'll lose weight. That's like completely the wrong way to go about it, because the stage lean that you have when you get on stage is not maintainable. It's not sustainable long term. And it's not healthy to always be that lean. You need to, think about other factors in your health. So while I am pumped to get on stage and rock it, I'm also cognizant of the body that I won't always have. And I know that that's a hard piece in prep. So that's something that I'm trying to prepare myself for right now, is just like the weight gain after, because I know that's a lot of times what competitors talk about. Anyways, I got to a point where I was super happy with myself, but I wasn't always that way. So in March of 2020, I lost my job. I was unemployed. I was literally doing jack squat at home, watching TV, doing nothing. Finally, in like end of April, I got to the point where I was like, I'm tired of this. Yeah, it took like a month and a half. I was working out all the time. I was doing like 2-a-days. I would run like 6 to 7 miles some days. And then I would lift, and I was overrun. I mean, I was eating a good amount of food, so I was ensuring that I was fueling myself. Oh, it says chewing on a toy next to me, so if you hear that, that's what it is. And I was doing good there, but I was not confident in my body. I was drinking a lot. I was just kind of treating my body like crap. Like I wasn't fully taking care of it. And so finally in April, I was like, I'm gonna contact Sue again. I need to start working with Sue again if I can. And at the time, it was to get ready for my wedding. That didn't happen. Thanks, COVID. But at the time, it was to get ready for it. Like I wanted to just get into a cut as soon as I could, not really like kind of just blindly going into it. And so Sue was awesome. I ended up starting to work with her in May 2020, again, after I had worked with her in 2018. And basically, we just maintained for the first, 3 months-ish. And then when it started to gradually go into a cut. And then I went to Louisville and met all the awesome Fit by Katie coaches. And it was, the most amazing trip, just meeting them finally face-to-face. So yeah, it was awesome to meet all of them. I'm just going to do this with Watson here because he's not moving. Anyways, so I met all these Fit by Katie coaches, and Katie had just finished competing, Katie Butler, and a few weeks prior to that, Lauren, I know, was a competitor, and is a competitor, and then Rachel is as well, and Olia was talking about doing her first comp in 2021, and that's kind of where I was like, oh my gosh, these girls are crushing it, and it's so cool to hear them talk about that drive. And one worry that I had was that I'm getting married in July, and I was like, I don't want to be stage lean for my wedding. I want to be at a healthy place there, but I want to compete this year, and I want to be able to enjoy post-married life where I don't have to compete in the fall. So we both decided that spring would be the best option for me. And so right when I got back from Louisville, literally my first check-in back, 3 days after I got back, I was in my little comment section below in my check-in to Sue, I was like, I want to compete in 2021. So Sue put me through a mini cut. And again, this is not necessarily what's going to happen for you. Obviously everybody's journey is different, but, I'm lucky in sit, Autzen, sit. Hey, here. Hey, look at your toy. I'm lucky enough that I have a good amount of muscle, just because I've been working on building my muscle for years and years and years, ever since my senior year of college. So I have before that as well, since I've been an athlete, but I've weightlifted since probably 2012. So almost 10 years of weightlifting. I put on a good amount of muscle. And so Sue kind of took me through a mini cut, just to, see if I was ready for the stage. I didn't go full blown, what prep would be like, but, we got food down a little bit more, a lot lower than it had been, because I'd been kind of eating in maintenance for a while. And then we gradually brought back food up until this point where I am in prep. So far my prep experience has been awesome. I started prep, so technically it started Monday the 18th of January, or 17th. I don't know, whatever the Monday was of January, MLK Day. And then basically I was just doing the same thing, eating the same foods. Had my check-in with Sue Wednesday. She gave me cardio protocol, so originally she had dropped my food and just kept cardio the same, and then we decided to swap that. So we upped cardio, kept food the same, which I was like, nice. And then this past week, this last Wednesday, we just dropped fats a touch, cardio staying the same. So right now I'm at 5 cardio days a week at 30 minutes each. And again, to return back to what I said at the beginning of this video, this is my journey. It's my coach taking me through this. She's extremely knowledgeable in this field. I myself have knowledge about my own body. Like I have a really good grasp on my body and how it's responding. I'm not knowledgeable in the competitor field at all. I literally have no idea what to expect throughout this entire thing, and that's kind of the fun part to me. But again, the things that I'm doing for prep, I cannot stress enough, is not something that you should do yourself. And I just want to make sure that everyone knows that. You should never look at a competitor's diet or a competitor's cardio regimen or a competitor's training, whatever it is. You should never look at what they are doing and be like, I want to do what they're doing because they're going to get lean. And so the point of this video is not for me to express that to you so that you go and do the same thing as me. It's not the point at all. The point of this video, again, is to just show you what it took to get me to this point. The point of the series is to show you what it takes to compete. I'm going to show you the struggles. I'm going to show you the high points. You'll get to see the stage part, hopefully. And then the after part. So I guess my hope for this series is just education. For those of you who are thinking about competing and want to know kind of where you're at, I hope that these videos help. If you finish the video and have questions, or you finish this chat and have questions about my prep or my experience or whatever it is, drop them in the comments below. I'll make sure to answer them. But also, I think it's just good for you to ask questions here because I can potentially include that in a later video. So, thank you so much for watching my second episode of my prep series. I'm excited to have you all along for the ride. And hopefully I can include some fun videos in this and that it's helpful to you. The next video will be a Q&A from questions that you guys asked on my Instagram, and I'm really looking forward to it. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you subscribe down below. If you want to click the bell notification, that's great. I'm posting 1 video a week for right now. Follow my Instagram. I post a lot of hot tips there. And yeah, with that, I will see you in the next video.